Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario, for some half-mile harness racing action. And rough weekend for weather throughout Ontario. Racing was canceled Saturday and Sunday, both at Flamborough, and then, of course, Saturday night at Woodbine, Mohawk Park. All right, they're in to go tonight. We're in to go tonight. Track conditions expected to be good. Road conditions around London, not so bad. HPI play of the day for this evening. We're going to try Gold Star Badlands one more time. Pegged him last week. It was a fourth-place finisher. Tonight gets a short field to work with in race number 5 from an outside post. There is a scratch in there now, 6, a little bit of swagger, so a reduced field of 6. Gold Star Badlands, 5 to 2 in the morning line, getting class relief. The last time he did win was with Rob Shepard on board. Shepard gets the call tonight. He should be a major factor in that 5th race tonight. One more time for Gold Star Badlands, your HBI play of the day for HBI Bet and Western Fair District. The early pick 3 play starts in race number 1. We've got a horse coming in off of 5 straight victories. That is Prologue coming in from Flamborough, 6-time winner this season from 11 outings. Again, all those victories coming at Flamborough. Gets a little bit tougher in here. He's been racing the non-winners of 20,000 life in most recent starts. This is a non-winners 25,000 life. Outside post for the 7 Prologue. And I'm not sure. I should have checked in on it, but I will before the races begin this evening. I'm not sure this horse has ever gone over London before. Prologue from the outside post 7 should be a major factor. If he doesn't happen to fire tonight, from that outside post, the 5 Maximus Power and 6 Big Joe Dolby are showing some pretty good form. Went 4 deep in race number 2. Group of trotters in there. 3rd race to complete. The 1 Creepin' on the inside should be a factor again. 2nd best on the rail. Last time out, the 3 Stonebridge Sting will offer some value. Shows a great back half, 57 and 2 last time out. The 6 Artistic Pick has 2 straight victories. And, of course, you've got hot driver Colin Kelly combining with hot trainer Kyle Bosses with 6 Artistic Pick in the 3rd. 3rd race begins. The early pick 4. Stay on the same 3. Then into race number 4. Going to the outside 2. Midnight Matt, Rock and Hero, both coming off victories here in London, 57 mile speed. Over into the 5th race. Again, the scratch of 6. A little bit of swagger in there. Going to the outside 2 once again with 5 Duneside Sport and 7 Gold Star Badlands. Make it over to the 6th race. Just going to need the 1, 4, and 7. Either one of those to show up to complete early pick 4. Late pick 4, starting race 7, madbarn.com feature. Again, going outside post here with the 5, another great pick, and 6, Best Dewhurst. Both will provide value in that opening leg. 8th race, 1, 7. It's a big secret. Dean Nixon really hot right now. Our hottest trainer on the grounds, Dean Nixon, sending out 1. It's a big secret in the 8th race. 9th race, going to go 4 deep in there. There is another scratch, the 3 Mac Raider, morning line favorite coming out of the 9th race. 10th and final, Brock's Fortune, blue line. Falcon Justice coming off a huge victory. Those are the 3 to complete a late pick 4 on my angle. Going to take a short break right now. We're going to come back a whole lot more. Going to talk about who's been hot. Going to talk about the Camluck Classic as well as the Levy final that's coming up this Saturday at Yonkers. We'll have it for you on our simulcast. The Drivers' Championship, Ontario Regional Drivers' Championship, coming up right here in mid-May. We'll get to that as well. Stick around.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, good evening. Welcome back to the Raceway, everyone. I'm your track announcer, Shannon Doyle, with you for the pregame, also known as Race Day. 10 races on tap, 6:15 Eastern. Expecting good track conditions to start off the program. I believe it's around 3 Celsius. That's 37 Fahrenheit. Rough weather throughout Ontario over the weekend. There was an ice storm, and that caused havoc for road conditions, and racing was canceled both Saturday and Sunday night over Flamborough. Woodbine, Mohawk Park canceled Saturday night, but they're in to go tonight. So too are we. Again, we're on a good track to begin tonight's program. Wagering menu, low 15% takeout, pick 3, pick 4, and high 5 playing. They are some go-to wagers. Go-to wagers are the pick 3 play right up front. Race number 1, we always guarantee the pool on that. Plus, the pick 4s are guaranteed pools at $5,000. They begin in races 3 and 7. High 5s go a distance of 1 1/16, races 6 and 10. And, of course, it's a low 15% takeout on all of our go-to wagers. Who's been hot? As far as drivers go, over the last 10 racing days, Jay Harris has 11, but he may go down the ladder here tonight. Jay Harris, we won't see in the driver's room tonight. He's listed on 4 horses. 2 of them have scratched. So that has Jay Harris off his drives for this evening. Colin Kelly, Rob Shepard in the number 2 spot, tied with 10 victories. Louis Philippois, Scott Coulter rounding out the top 5. As far as trainers go, not sure if I've ever seen the numbers like this. Over the last 10 racing days, Dean Nixon, 6 for 6. Just an incredible run there for the Nixon barn. 6 for 6 over the last 10 racing days. Kyle Bossens running very hot as well. Terry McKibben, Vic Putty, Bob McIntosh rounding out our top 5 for who's hot in trainer wins. The Cam Luck Classic will complete our meet, and that's going to come up on our final Saturday in May. May 26th. The countdown is on to Cam Luck Classic night, our signature race. Again, to complete the meet, look for defending champ, Bit of a Legend, to return. He came from last this past Saturday night at Yonkers in his Levy division. He looked really good in finishing up the mile to finish second. Again, Bit of a Legend, expecting him to return to defend his title of our signature event. The Levy winners on Saturday night were Killer Martini in 152 and 4, Keystone Velocity, last year's Levy champ. He was a winner in 52 and 1. Long Live Rock, so winner in 53 and 3. The $532,000 Levy final will go this coming Saturday, and of course we've got it for you on our simulcast. Many here I'm expecting will be cheering for our champ, Bit of a Legend. So based on the point totals over the 5 weeks of Levy divisions there, here are the starters. The post positions will come in the days ahead. These are the 8 that make their way to the $532,000 Levy final this Saturday. Again, this is at Yonkers. We've got it for you on our simulcast. Leading all for points was Bit of a Legend, somewhere in L.A. He raced really good throughout the series. He's in to go. Dr. J. Hanover, he had a bit of a win streak on the go, but he flattened out there on Saturday night, finishing 3rd. Makitso's been good. Evening a Pleasure, who we've seen here multiple times in our signature event. He makes the final. Keystone Velocity, Western Fame, winner of the Confederation Cup last season. He looked good to finish 2nd. I believe he's got a win or 2 in the series as well. Rockin' Ron rounds out the 8 starters for, again, that $532,000 Levy final, and we will have it for you here on our Yonkers simulcast this coming Saturday evening. Now, less than 6 weeks away from our Cam Luck Classic. Maybe some of those horses we'll see right here on Saturday, May 26th. Mid-May at the Raceway. It's the Ontario Regional Drivers Challenge, and we've got it right here at the Raceway. So happy to host this event. Of course, the Canadian Driving Championship will take place later on through the summer at Grand River Raceway. Check out the lineup. What a all-star field here. Alfie Carroll, Jonathan Drury, Jay Harris, Trevor Henry, Jody Jameson, Bob McClure, Doug McNair, Louis Philippois, Rob Shepard. That's a fine-looking field to contest the Ontario Regional Drivers Championship. Put it on your calendar. Be here for Wednesday, May 16th at the Raceway. Should be a great showcase there. Let's go back and do some recapping now of some pick 3 and pick 4 playing. I'm going to go 3 deep in the opening leg. You've got 7 prologue. Coming in from Flamborough, showing 56 and a 58 mile speed there. I usually allow for a second or 2 when those horses are coming in from Flamborough. Again, 5 straight victories for the 7 prologue. Gets that outside post to work with, and I'm not sure he's ever been over London. I'm gonna go back through the track lines and find that out for you as we get set to post parade them here for race number 1. I'm also going to toss in the 5 and 6 should the 7 prologue not fire here in tonight's opener. Again, 5 straight victories coming in. Those wins have come at Flamborough, and he does face a little bit stiffer competition tonight. We're on the trot for race number 2. Went to the outside 4. And third race, the one creeping, was a solid second last time out with that rail advantage. He's there again. 3, Stonebridge Sting, should offer some value there. It's come back in fine form, a pair of wins from that one from 5 starts in 2018. The 6, Artistic Pick, Colin Kelly, Kyle Boston's been a strong combo here in recent weeks. Artistic Pick at a post 6 will try to make it 3 in a row. First 3 tonight featured on TVG. Third race starts. The early pick 4, stay in the same 3. Race number 4. A couple of winners in their latest here over London. The 6, Midnight Mac. The 7, Rockin' Herald. The 6 stays at the same class level. The 7, though, Rockin' Herald does bump up following that sharp gate-to-wire win in 57 last time out. Fifth race. There is a scratch of 6th, a little bit of swagger. That should make it a bit easier. It will make it a bit easier for the 7 Gold Star Badlands in race 5. Play of the day, the 5 Dune Side Sport will also look to factor in that one. Bit of a backup class there in race number 5 behind the preferred 3 types. The 6th race, using a 1, 4, and 7. The one only half bad comes in from Woodbine for Justin Darling. That one getting class relief. Jake Parrish, I keep expecting a little more from this one. He added Lasix there in mid-March. And again, just waiting to see that one pop. It could be tonight. Number 4, Jake Parrish, 4-1 in the morning line. The 7, Rolling Rock, gets an outside chance. Rob Shepard going back on board. He seems to fit well. The 7th race to kickstart, a late pick 4. I went to value in the top spot for race 7, using 2 of them. Another great pick at 7-2, or Best to Hearst at 4-1. Race 8, It's a Big Secret, back in London off a Woodbine try where he was 4th. Hot trainer Dean Nixon, who I mentioned is 6 for 6 over the last 10 racing days, sending out a really good shot in race 8, the one It's a Big Secret. Scott Coulter goes back on. Number 7, Avatardist, had missed some time prior to his latest. It was about 3 weeks between starts and was a rock-solid second behind Mr. X last time out. Colin Kelly gets the call tonight for trainer Matt Dupuis. Number 7, Avatardist, do not ignore in race number 8. We're 4 deep in the 9th and the 10th race, if we get there. It's the 3, Brock's Fortune. He was so good last time out. He rolled up first, up last time out, just missing by a head. Probably the best I've seen him on his return to the races in 2018. That is the 3, Brock's Fortune. Scott Coulter on for Taylor Fritz. Just missing last time out again. The best I've seen that horse since his return to the races this season. The 4, Blue Line, is back down in class, in from Woodbine. And the 5, Falcon Justice, up in class for this. Just missed the track record for 1 mile and a 16th last time out. 2:01 and 4. Of course, the track record 2:01 and 3 by Beach Terror Molson Pace Night last May. Cameraman standing by. Cameraman Trev with his thought on tonight. Race 7, the 3, Grits and Gravy, all over this one. A little bit of class relief there. Grits and Gravy, second start back off a bit of a layoff. Scott Coulter, one of our hot drivers here on this meet, gets the call. Cameraman all over Grits and Gravy in race number 7. It's pub night at the top of the fair. No reservation required. Fabulous pub-style menu and a great spot to watch the races from. Survivor Tuesday continues tomorrow. Always free to play, online or on track. I will have a guest driver on the pregame show helping out with selections for Survivor Tuesday. Tyler Borth, fresh off a pair of wins here on Friday night, will be joining us for the pregame show tomorrow evening, so we'll look forward to that. Closing boards, always free. Program selections, video replays, and more. It's on our website, westernfairdistrict.com/raceway. All righty. Running out of track here then on the pregame show. 6:15 the start time for 10 races. Good luck tonight.